Ready to learn how to diffuse your own hair? This technique is used with people that have a little bit of natural texture to the hair or of extremely curly hair. So to me, it is a little bit better to blow dry the curls in the hair. I feel like it gives you a more longer lasting curl, and it also helps create a more consistent curl pattern from root to ends. If you air dry your natural curls, what tends to happen is the weight of the water in the ends of the hair weigh the root down, so it gets straight and then it gets really curly. So diffusing the hair helps even out that curl pattern. You can see I'm starting to air dry and this is getting really straight. With diffusing the hair, it helps create a more consistent curl pattern throughout your whole head of hair. I have two favorite products when it comes to diffusing your natural curly hair. I have my Moroccanoil Curl Defining Cream, and I also have my Color Wow Curly Hair product. So both are really great, but they have two different end results. So a curl cream is going to be way more moisturizing for the clients that tend to have really dry hair. This is going to be very important for you because it helps add that moisture back in the hair. It also has a 72-hour humidity blocker in there. So coming into the summer months, this is a great product to hold that curl and get it to last. And it also makes the hair incredibly soft and bouncy. So none of the products that I particularly like, I prefer my curls not to be dry, crunchy and hard. I like them to be soft and bouncy and very natural looking. So this product is great for that as well. Another really good product that I'm really falling in love with most recently, you all know I'm a Moroccanoil junkie, but there are other products that work for other people, and with my curl pattern, it's actually really helping me, is the Color Wow Dream Coat. And this is a little bit more water soluble base, so it's more liquid. It has a really, really fine mist, so it's a very good, easy way to saturate the hair. It's also weightless. It is moisturizing, but honestly, I feel like the cream does give more moisture than this one. But moving into the summer months, this one helps prevent the humidity. It almost puts a block on the hair strand, so when the moisture hits it, it repels it. So it makes the hair just way curlier, way bouncier. I don't know. I just like the way it feels. I feel like my hair gets a little curlier with it. So this has been my new go-to product when wearing my hair diffused. So those are my two favorite products when styling. But on day 2, when I'm refreshing my curls, I also like to put the Curl Re-Energizing Spray. This is a great product to spray on day 2 or day 3 when you're refreshing the curls after sleeping on them. What you would do is just mist your hair with a little bit of a water bottle so it's not super dry. And then you would mist this all over and re-diffuse in the hair, or just let it air dry and let the curls just rebounce back up on their own. This is a little bit better than just your traditional water because it has more vitamins and nutrients in it. So for the hair that's more compromised, this would be a really good way to rebounce your curls without having to wash it, condition it, and blow dry it every day. So this is a good transition product if you are training your hair from not shampooing it every day. So this is a really good product as well. So now that we have a little bit of product in, what I want to do is show you how to style your hair. So a few common mistakes when diffusing your hair is that you start putting your product in this dry hair. See how my hair is starting to dry? And then I put my product in and start diffusing. If the hair starts to dry, it is not going to do anything. It's not going to change the pattern. So instead, what you're going to do is spray the hair with water so it's all evenly wet. The hair needs to be evenly wet throughout. misting, misting, misting. And then I'm gonna apply my product. And if you feel, what I like to do too is just kind of brush the hair too. Make sure that there is no dry spots left. Everything is nice and wet. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is my first application, I'm gonna do one pump, and that's gonna go all over. Going over. From roots to ends. A little bit of scrunch, and now I'm gonna brush it. Evenly distributing the product throughout is very, very important. If product doesn't get on some of that hair, that's when it's just gonna turn to frizz. So you want to make sure that you're putting product evenly throughout. And the next thing I'm gonna do is part my hair. So I'm gonna bring it kind of forward, and I wanna part over here. And I'm just kind of, combing it and brushing it just with my fingers now, because now I want my curls to bounce back. And now I'm going to put about a half a pump to a pump, depending on the length of hair and the curl. And now I'm going to scrunch the hair. So I'm going to go up and in. It's drying so fast. Okay. Rub it through. Okay, and now I'm gonna start diffusing the hair. So another common thing is that people wanna go upside down with their curl or with the blow dryer and diffuse it upside down. I tend to think that just creates so much of a hot mess here at the top. I prefer to part the hair and go side to side. And when you lift it up and in, so I'm gonna put all the hair up and I'm gonna lift it up off the root. And that is gonna give me my volume and my curl pattern. So going upside down to me it makes my curls go wild and I have crazy hair afterwards. So to me, I part the hair and I go from one side to the next. Another common thing that people like to do is go in and out, in and out. And what that does is actually create a ton of frizz and it makes the hair less curly. Right? Who would know? That's so strange. But every time you pull it away, you're pulling out the curl. You're going in to make it curly, and then you're pulling it out to make it straight. So what you want to do is lift it, put it up and in, and let it chill. Just chill. Take the time and let it dry. If it starts to get too hot, you can do a wiggle. You can pull it out a little bit and then pull it back in, but don't go all the way out with it. And then another common thing is that they want to just crank it up to high heat, crank it up to high blow. I'm in a hurry, let's go, chop, chop, and they want to go out the door. But with curly hair, the higher the heat, the more damaging and drying it becomes to the hair, and the higher the blow, meaning super high or very low, that actually is going to eliminate the frizz that is a very common complaint with curly natural hair. So when clients tend to be like, oh, I would diffuse my hair, but it just makes it so frizzy. Well, that is because you're using the high heat and the high blow. So lower it down, put it in, don't move it until that section is dry, and then move on to the next. I'm telling you, it will be a lot faster and a lot quicker. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you how I diffuse my hair, and we'll see you when I'm all finished. Oh my, look at all this volume and look at how my curl has really come to life. And if you want it to stay a little bit more, you can spray a little bit of hairspray, or you can take a little bit of Moroccan oil treatment or mending infusion, and that will help kind of soften it down if it's just a little bit too big for you. But there you have it. This is how you would style naturally curly hair or natural texture hair, especially moving into the summer. This is going to be my new look. And let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if you try it or if you have any questions. But be sure to subscribe to my website, Hair by Melissa Novak, and you will get your monthly tutorial next month. And I look forward to seeing you guys.